Oggi è venerdì. uh, Buonasera a tutti. Benvenuti a tutti. And siamo in diretto, which means we are live.
No idea what he just said. Ever
Yeah.
since he's been up in Italy, all he's talked to me is in Italian.
No,
So I have
in
no
Italian.
idea.
Io sono Snowball. E questo è, say your name.
Johnny Boy.
E questo è Jets.
Worldwide, wide.
That's it. That's our Italian opening because we are Jets Worldwide. We are, well, I'm in Italy. He is still in the United States.
I
Johnny Boy.
am.
And we're gonna run the intro video now and give us time to like recover, and then we'll be back to you in 1 minute.
Yo, we rolling deep with the Jets on the rise. A team full of dreams under these bright skies. The world is our stage, we ain't gonna hide. Green and white till we die. Jets worldwide, wide. Johnny Boy and Snowball in the zone. Yeah, we're family here, never alone. Jets worldwide, this is where we shine. A true dedication, victory's our sign. Green and white forever, we in our prime. You know we gon' rise, just give it some time. 2025, hear the crowd going wild. You know we spitting truth, nothing but style. A city that never sleeps, we going buck wild. Our hearts beat as one. Jets worldwide, wide. Victory's a feeling, we won't let go.
We'll never let it go.
Never let it go.
It is currently 12:30 on. I'm in the future.
Mm-hmm.
It's July 12th here. You guys are still July 11th.
Do you know the lottery ticket numbers for Virginia?
No, unfortunately, I don't. But if I did, I would tell you. I'd tell both of us.
Dude, we would be set, bro. We'd be good.
Definitely. This is the listen. Tonight we were supposed to have a guest. The Dylan Tereman was supposed to be on this evening, but unfortunately, he is not available. He is still working.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how people. What's work?
I don't even know what that is right now as well.
I haven't worked in like I don't know, 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
I got another week here. I'm going nuts. Italy is a different world, completely different world. Couple of things I'll tell you. First, lunch is a major event. It is a family event. All the businesses here close at 1:00, and they open back up at 3. So for 2 hours, from 1 to 3, it's a ghost town. There's nobody out, nothing. It's dead, and everyone is inside, either having lunch or sleeping. So that's number one. Number two, there's 5 different types of garbage that you have to put out in Italy. There's cardboard, there's plastic, there's glass, there's food waste, then there's mixed. So, and each day is a different garbage. So you got to have a calendar, and you have to and if you put glass out on the cardboard day, they don't take it. Nothing. It's like you have to get the right combination.
Let me ask you this. What is considered mixed?
Mixed. All right. So if you get like a pizza box and it's made of cardboard, but like cheese is on the inside of the box, then that's mixed. Because it's like food and cardboard. So it's mixed. Anything that is a food container that still has food in it is considered mixed. So look at this. I'm using my hands. I'm using my hands a lot because I've been here 2 weeks, and now I speak with my hands.
I mean, it happens. I do it all the time, and I try not to, but I can't help it. So
Yeah,
Italy.
Italy.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question then. The
Hmm.
fourth just passed, and you
Yeah.
were in Italy.
Uh-huh.
How did that go? Like, how were
So
you
yeah.
out there giving like fireworks and
So,
shooting them off, or?
there are no fireworks. That's strictly for the United States. I wish they would have done fireworks here. But the big thing, like in the United States, I mean, everyone who's watching this knows like barbecue, beer, hot dogs, hamburgers, right? Like the whole nine, right?
Mhm.
They don't do that here. So in preparation, I went to the store and I bought a barbecue. And they were like, What's a barbecue?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'm going to set it up." So I spent the entire day building a barbecue. They do everything like in the house. They cook everything in the oven. They cook everything on the stove. Barbecue's like foreign object. I mean, they sell them here, but nobody buys them. So like, you know, so I bought it. I put it together. It's a gas grill. So they're like, I'm like, I need to get gas. I need to get propane. And they're like, we don't know where to get it. So so I so I'm like, I went into the town and I was like, where can I get gas? And they're like, for the car? And I'm like, no, 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 not for the car, like gas, like like for the stove. And they're like, oh, there's a guy who lives up on the hill and like he can fill the tank and whatever, but the tank is like it's not like the tanks in the United States. Like tanks in the United States are like this big, right?
Yeah.
And like you put the no, this is like jumbo, it's gigantic. Like they put it in the trunk and like the back of the car like went down.
Ooh,
So it's tremendous. So it's this gigantic tank that's hooked up to the barbecue, but they don't have regulators. There's no regulator. So I had to put together a regulator. I had to buy like hose and clamps and like a gas regulator. And I'm looking up how to build it and I'm putting it together. And then I finally hook it up and like I cross my fingers and I'm like, like I hope this doesn't blow up. It works. It works. So
good.
it works. So on the 4th of July, um, we had like my wife, me, her cousin, her other cousin, and like some people who are friends with their cousins, and they came over and we had like a 4th of July celebration. I made hot dogs, hamburgers. Um, we went to the butcher and
Nice.
I bought steaks and I put steaks on the grill and stuff and chicken and yeah, and we had a blast. We had a big meal. Everyone was like, "America is awesome," and I was like, "Yeah, it is. America is awesome. 4th of July is awesome."
It
So
really is.
yeah, minus the fireworks, we had a big feast. We ate like kings and queens, and it was really good.
So what else has been going on out there? Any awesome sights you've been seeing? Any cool stories that like? I mean, I could tell you right now, the propane story is a pretty awesome story
Yeah,
in
it's
itself.
crazy. Um, Propane was weird, but uh, yeah, we went to. I mean, all Italy is not all Italy is, but like the reason why we came here was to. I mean, I'm an art teacher. My wife's an art teacher, so we came here to see the art. So one of the first thing we did was we went to and churches. So went to this church on top of a mountain. Driving in Italy is crazy.
I bet.
Uh, the autostrada is like it is what everything that you think it is, right? People are like driving 400 miles an hour, like in the left lane, and like 60 miles an hour in the right lane. It's two lanes. That's it. So you're either breaking the sound barrier or you're just trying to like survive. So uh, so then we drive autostrada. We went across Italy. Like if you want to take a look at Italy, like where we are, we're kind of like in the shin, just just below the shin. We're like in the ankle
Got it.
on the shin side. Uh, Everything that we wanted to see that day was on the ankle side, like by the calf.
Got it.
So we drive across Italy, autostrada. Like I got a little rental car. It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's not a big car. So we fly across the ankle. Uh, And my wife's like, I don't know where the church is. I think it's like up high, but whatever. So I'm like, okay. And if you ever watch like Top Gear, have you ever watched Top Gear?
Nah, I don't even know what Top Gear is.
All right. So if you watch Top Gear, it's like 3 or 4 English guys, and they have like Maseratis and Ferraris and all these crazy supercars, and
Uh-huh.
they drive through the mountains of like Italy or Switzerland or whatever, and it's like hairpins like left and right to go up or down. And
Oof.
this is what this road was. This road, and the guardrails in Italy are like up to your knee. That's it. Like, and you're flying around a mountain. So this was, and tour buses are on this road, gigantic, yeah. And you're like hairpins that left and right, and you're coming around. There's like a bus coming down, you're coming up, and you gotta like go around the bus, and you're like hanging on the cliff and whatever. My wife's like got her eyes closed. She's screaming every curse word I could, whatever. But we made it up to the church, and yeah, so the church was interesting. It was the Church of Padre Pio. Padre
Nice.
Pio is the patron saint of the town that her family is from. So we went there to see him. He's there. Like he's dead,
But
but
he's
he's there.
there. That's
He's there.
amazing.
He's in a tomb, and you can go into the tomb and you can see him. They've preserved his body. Like he's there. So the only thing that has like decomposed on him are his hands.
What?
That's it. Everything else is intact. Like
Were you,
his face, his body, everything is intact. Like you see him. Like his face is that his beard is still. He still has a beard. Like he's got everything. Like I'm like, that's not him. And she's like, that's him. I'm like, it's not. Like it looks like it's plastic, right? And they're like, no, it's not plastic. Like that's a real body. And I was like, how
holy
do they
shit.
preserve him in it? He's preserved.
With what?
Uh,
How?
he's like hermetically sealed. Like he's in this like glass box, and they have him like on a mattress with a pillow and everything. And like you look and yeah, dude, I was like this far away from his face. Like I'm looking at his face. I'm like, that's real. They're like, that's real. So anyway, we went there. That was interesting. The other day we went to Pompeii. Right,
Nice.
Pompeii is like insane. Such a again autostrada, crazy, seat of your pants driving. We get to Pompeii. Just to find a place to park was like pretty interesting to find a place to park. But we found like a parking lot. We didn't know how you pay for parking. So they have meters, and you try to guess how many hours you're going to be wherever you're going. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, put us in for like 5 hours. You know, of course we went. I mean, went to Pompeii and we got back 7 hours.
Oof.
Right,
Did you get
7 hours.
did you get a ticket?
So I'm like, damn. I'm like, am I going to get a freaking ticket? Like, am I going to come back to my car and there's going to be a ticket on the car, and then I got to like go into the police station in Pompeii and pay a parking ticket? No, everyone's so laid back. Like, I don't even think they check. But went into Pompeii. You walk forever. It was 104 degrees. It was blazing hot, and the streets. You walk the streets of Pompeii. I mean,
Yeah, I bet.
it was like a it's an ancient civilization, ancient city,
Mm-hmm.
and like cobblestone streets and huge
Oof.
blocks. Yeah, huge blocks of stone in the middle of the road. So like to go from one sidewalk to the next, you have to like jump across stones to get from one side of the street to the other. So if you have a kid and you have a stroller, forget it. No, Johnny, you die. You can't bring, like, if you bring kids, it's in a backpack, and that's it.
Or me holding them both on
Yeah,
like
or
this the
yeah,
whole time.
hold them and stuff. Yeah, it was.
Over the shoulder.
There are not a lot of kids in
Oof.
Pompeii, but I'll tell you what, there are a lot of in Pompeii. There are a lot of brothels in Pompeii.
No way.
So, oh yeah, there's a lot of brothels in Pompeii. So some of the biggest sites to go see are the brothel houses, and what I found interesting is that they have like menus. So like there are pictures on the wall of like different positions that you can be in. Are you writing this down? It looks like you're writing this down. Go to Pompeii, see the
Yeah.
brothels.
You know me too well. I am texting
Yeah.
my friends right now.
Yes. So if you go to
Pompeii, got it.
Pompeii brothels, yeah. So if you go to the brothels in Pompeii, they have pictures, like paintings on the wall, and it's like this position, that position, the next position, and the pictures are over the room openings, so you know which room to go in for which
Position
service.
you want?
Service, yes. Whatever service or position you'd like, you go in there. You're in Pompeii. Mount Vesuvius is right there. Like you can see Mount Vesuvius, and that's nuts. Like it's
I
an
was about to
active.
say that must have been probably the craziest part of being able to see that because it's still active, right?
It's still active. And
That's
when you're
nuts,
walking
man.
around Pompeii, you look up and you go, "That's about like that thing exploded and covered the entire city in like lava and dust." And you see all the people, like they look like corpses, right? Like on the in the cases, but they weren't really corpses. They filled the holes in the ground that were shaped like people with like plaster, and they made the molds so you can actually see like the people who died.
So
Dre Day,
I have some people ready to go.
look at
So
this.
Armand, he's on board.
Oh, there are people
Uh,
here.
we got Lee Van ready to rock and roll as well. So
It's Levon. Okay,
Levon, my
Levon,
bad.
Levon. Yes,
Levon,
yes.
Levon el segundo. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Peg. Shout out to Rich. Armand's in the building. Peg and Artie. Levon. Dre
Levon.
Day's in here.
Right.
If you guys are just coming in, appreciate you guys. Please make sure to hit the like and hit the sub. But we were supposed to have Dylan T on tonight, but unfortunately, Dylan got stuck with work. Which is straight. We'll have him on another time. But we got a couple of things to talk about a little bit. But we are speaking right now about Mr. Worldwide himself, Snowball. Snowball is currently in Italy at the current moment, talking about the amazing brothels that essentially can make your mount. What is it called? What's the mountain called again?
Oh yeah, Mount Vesuvius.
Mount Vesuvius explode if you go into the brothels.
That's
So
right.
if you get my drift in regards to that, dude, that
Yeah.
must have been trippy though, because that's so. I've always wanted to go to Pompeii to be able to see that, and so that's amazing that you're doing all this stuff. To be honest with you, and I know you were telling me last time when we spoke that you're like maybe 45 minutes of a flight to Venice and all that as well.
Yeah, if you want to go to Venice, you hop on a little plane. You can go up to yeah, like we're pretty far south. Like I said, we're in the ankle. So like if it's like a 45-minute flight up to Venice if you want to go. Um she just had cousins, my wife just had cousins like move back to Italy. They were in the United States. They moved back to Italy, so we might go up there and visit them before we leave.
Nice.
So we're going to hit them up. But we're going to drive.
Yeah.
But it's a hell of a drive, man. It's like 7 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours to
So
drive up.
and everybody, he was talking about it's the bootleg version of Top Gun called Top Gear. So if you ever want to see how it is to drive in Italy,
Yeah.
watch the bootleg Timo version of Top Gun called Top Gear.
Right.
All right.
Look it up. It's on I think it's on Netflix. You can watch all the episodes of Top Gear. Uh yeah, food is fantastic, right? Italy
Wine.
food. Her cousin makes wine. He's down in the basement of the house actually.
Oof.
This house right here. He lives in town. We're kind of like on the outskirts of town, but he drives out here. He has a vineyard.
Uh-huh.
So he's got grapes. He brings them in, makes wine. So yeah, there's like probably right now in the cellar, there's probably like maybe 80 bottles of wine down there.
Wow.
So yeah, so he's got quite a few bottles of wine down there,
So you go on
which
a bender if you want.
you can go on a serious bender if you want. He's
Mm.
got like these huge like fermentation casks, and I mean he's got the whole nine. Like it's crazy. Um, Food's been really good. I've had pizza. I had
Nice.
pasta for the first time yesterday. I haven't had a lot of pasta, but yesterday we had her cousin made fettuccine carbonara.
Mm-hmm.
So like really
Oof.
good stuff. Heavy as all hell.
Of
1 o'clock in the
course.
afternoon with like a plate of pasta, like this big mountain of pasta.
No chicken
Stuck
though, right?
No chicken. No chicken and
Mm-hmm.
pasta. No, not at all. And they don't know what Parmesan is either. The Parmesan is a cheese. That's it.
Ah,
It doesn't go on stuff. That's
let
the
me
thing.
get. Let me let me ask you this. with the wine that's out
Yeah.
there, what's the best wine that you've had that you've tasted so far?
Her cousin, really.
Really
Like,
nice.
to be completely honest, like, he makes his own, and it's probably the best I've had,
Hmm.
like, in Italy, seriously. But if you want, you can go anywhere you want, and you can, go to vineyards and try stuff out. Uh, we haven't gone to any yet, but, because he has it, so there's no need to go anyplace. But
So
if
I
you
had a
want,
s- so I had a super chat really quickly that just came on, and they're
we have super
asking
chats. We have super chats.
what are the names of these brothels?
Oh, they're all Italian names, so, I think, Stichirini?
Ah,
Yeah. I
uh,
think that's the best one so far. Stichirini is
yeah.
is probably the A number 1, brothel in
This
Italy.
is this is so awesome, man. This is really cool, man. The fact that you're in a complete another country, it's amazing, and we're here talking about what's going on over there. Nothing really going on in the world of Jets, so it's one of those where we're just chilling on here. Um, uh, it was Addison's first birthday as well.
Oh, that's right. Happy
Yeah,
birthday, Addison.
so that was pretty cool. It's our first last birthday. I think my wife is calling it or something like that.
Your
Cause
last first birthday?
last first birthday. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Until, like, next year, right?
pretty much, I don't know, man. Something could happen, but um, it was cool, man. It was good seeing her. She's grown so much, man. Like it's insane. The fourth, her birthday is right there.
Yeah. Is
So
she
we did
walking
our
yet?
whole thing together. She's actually not walking yet.
No?
My wife is all like
That's a
concerned and
blessing. That's a
blah blah
blessing.
blah, and I'm like, she'll walk when she needs to walk. Right
Exactly.
now, I'm completely fine with her, even though we have the entire house baby proof with gates out the wazoo. They're everywhere and all that. Is that another name for brothels?
Out the wazoo?
Uh huh.
I think in France.
Oh,
Out
okay,
the wa
okay.
Yeah, I think in France they have out the wazoo or
Lee, I
in the
hope you're
wazoo.
Lee, I hope you're taking notes on this. But it was pretty cool, man. We had the whole family get together as well, so which was nice. I was out. I was up in Georgia as well, and then got back over here too. So just being able to spend time with family and go out for a while. I've been off of work for a while too, so which has been nice. But we
Mm.
definitely had a lot of food, man. It was insane. I
Did
smoked.
you barbecue?
Yeah, yeah. I smoked. I bought a pork butt. I smoked it for like 16 hours at 180. It was insane for
So
10 pounder.
you smoked a butt?
Yeah,
Nice.
this is how we do it in America, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
We smoke some butts. I smoked some chicken. Smoked some sausages.
Oh, don't say that.
I definitely did smoke sausages though. It was a good
Yeah.
time. It was awesome. I think we got a little video, man, so people could peep it out and check it
I
out.
was gonna say, do you wanna play that video? Now there's 2 videos. Which one do you wanna play? Do you wanna play the birthday celebration first?
Yeah, yeah. And then I'll tell you guys a little bit of a
Alright.
funny story because there's something that's out there right now that's
Okay.
going on in regards to this dunking situation that
Let's,
occurred.
uh, let's do the let's do the Did you, did you have 2 cakes? 1 just
Yeah.
for her? Yeah?
Yep. She did her little smash cake, and then she had her own regular cake in regards to that too. So which was really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Now there was a part of that video that I think needs a little further explanation.
All right. So this was going on. So let everybody know that I am a super proud dad, right? Like I love my kids to death. They're awesome. They're amazing. But I got a boy, so sometimes you kind of got to be a little bit more on the, hey man, stop being a little punk. Like you'll be okay. So I was roughhousing with him and whatnot, throwing him up in the air and everything. But I might have used too much strength to the point where I might have flipped him completely over.
So what was the
And
plan? The plan was what? To just like launch him and let him like hit the water or what?
so prior to this video that we're about to show you guys, I was throwing him up in the air and he was landing fine. What occurred on the last moment is that when I was getting ready to throw him, he put his 2 feet on my hands, his little feet on my hand, and he kind of like pushed off of it as I'm throwing him up. So by him doing that, he did like a
Like a
backflip,
backflip?
but the instead of going completely around, right, he just went completely down. And yeah, it was it.
He's
I mean,
he's still alive, right? He's still alive?
he's still good. He's alive,
Okay.
yes.
He's
Because
alive. All right.
in the video, you'll see him that he just gets out of it and pops right back up. Which
Okay.
I
All
was
right.
like, okay, well, he knows how to float, so that's a good thing. In case something was to ever happen, he knows how at least to float.
So we're gonna check the video out. This is it specifically titled the Geo Dunk.
Oh, it is the
All
Geo
right.
dunk.
Yeah, let's try it out. All right, let's get ready. Here we go.
So what's going on right here is right. I'm kind of like getting him ready. We're slow mo. We're doing a slow mo on this right now. He is so happy at the current moment. If you guys can see him, he's like, "Oh, I love this stuff and everything." And so my godson's up on top, right, just looking at what's going on. Everything's normal. So now you guys see what's going on.
Oh no! Oh
He jumps and oh
oh!
yeah,
Did you flip out or what? Like, I was gonna say, did you like dad instinct popped in right away?
of course, like
Yeah.
right then and there. But I waited, like you see, I wait like a little bit just to see how he would act.
Uh-huh.
He was fine. He was like he. I think it was more when I came to him to pick him up that he was like, "Oh, something happened, so let
Yeah.
me kind of like bug out for a little bit." But he was alright after that. He got back on, and he did not want me to touch him underneath the little floaty thing anymore because the kid was petrified after that. But it was amazing. Yeah,
He's
but
like
he's good. He lived. He was all right, and
he's
he's
like,
still
Daddy, don't
chilling.
don't put me in the disc of death anymore.
No, but you guys see it, and the funny thing about it is, the individual that is taking the video is
Who's
my
that?
father-in-law.
Oh,
Okay, so he at the end of it, if you hear it,
uh,
he is cracking up, like cracking up, and then you hear somebody say, "Oh my god," and that's my wife. She's like, "What is going on?" So it was hilarious. It was so funny and everything. It was a huge thing, man. We had a lot of people over. One of my really good friends, he was with us as well. He lit up a firework. One of the fireworks was a dud,
oh,
right? So he's lighting it up, and you just hear boom out of nowhere like that quick, and he's all like, "Oh, my ear." He was all right, but it could have been 20 times worse.
are fireworks legal in Virginia?
I was in Georgia,
Oh,
so
you're in
yeah,
Georgia,
yeah. So we were in
so
Georgia,
they're
so it was
legal.
yeah.
They're
So
legal.
yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
it was all good. We were
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Yeah. They here in Italy, I guess I don't know if they're legal or not. I don't know. There's a catering hall like 5 miles away, and when you get married, they light up fireworks. No one got married on the 4th of July, so we did not see any fireworks then. But so he's alive,
Yes.
and you're still a good dad, and all's good with your wife. She's okay. She
Yeah,
didn't like.
she's good.
She didn't
She
give you
said
crap for it.
nah, she knows how I am, and
Uh,
as long as he was all right. But
right,
she did state like, hey, he swam up, like
right.
he swam up and floated up.
He's
So he's like,
Houdini.
he's like, hey, that's a good thing, right? I was like, I guess. I mean, I was like,
So survival instincts kicked in, and
kicked in like that quick,
she was like, "I
So,
need air." Dad fucked up, but I need air.
and the funniest thing too, on the left side, his sister Addie is right there in another little floating thing,
Yeah,
right? Looking at the whole thing occurred, and she's like, "Dad, you better not do that to me." So it was amazing, man.
that's good. Well, listen, no children were harmed in the filming of that video, so all's legal.
100%.
YouTube will not kick us off.
Well,
Yeah,
let's get
I was
into
gonna
it.
say we should
Let,
get into
let's
some stuff.
let's get into it. So
Well,
much news going on right now with the New York Jets. It's
what you
amazing.
just said
Like,
is right because you kind of like put those two words together. So much snooze. So it is a snooze fest. Jets
mhm.
land is a jet is a snooze. I'm grateful that I'm here now because if things were going on in the United States, I'd be going crazy because I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I do get some Jets news, like I can see the websites, but whether or not they load or not, the fact that I'm on right now and like the internet is holding up is fantastic because this I could be out in like 3 seconds. Um, couple things. I did title the video like the end is near, so there were a couple topics that we were going to react to with Dylan, but since Dylan's not here, we'll still follow through.
Yeah.
We'll still keep on keeping on, and some of the things that we talked about that we wanted to actually address were like things like Sauce and Garrett. Right? Is the end near? Is the contract coming? What do you think? I mean, we posted the link, right?
Yeah. It's the
Right.
link
So
is there. So if anybody wants to come on and come join and
right,
discuss it with us, we would love for you guys. This is an actual call-in show today.
right.
So call in, guys. We're more than happy to have you on here, of course, respectfully in the whole nine. But I've been saying it for a while now. I think they already have a contract. I think the contract's been done.
Yeah.
I think they're saving it for some of the drama that comes with it from One Jet's drive. You
Okay.
you had Sauce already putting up some, you know, cryptic tweets out there and IG stuff stating that, the I forgot what he said, but it was something to the fact that he might be the highest paid corner of the entire league.
Yeah. I
Deserve
heard the Pat McAfee interview, and he's like, he knows that like Stingley's got paid, and all that stuff, and he's comparing himself to, what they got paid. So it's inevitable, and I think you're right. I think they're just saving it for drama purposes with One Jets Drive. You know.
Yeah, 100%. And this is kind of going in what Peg and Artie are talking about having to sign up before a training camp, because it would be stupid if they go on the field without that. Because we talked about it before with Chaos that these guys, this is their livelihood, right? So, and this is a contact sport. So an injury is that close of occurring that it could be their entire career type of thing. Knock on wood, that does never happen. Please, you know, right there. To if
Yeah.
you can go back to that church and talk to that saint guy
Oh, I
that
was
was
gonna tell. I
there.
was gonna tell you. Every church that I go into, right? Like, oh, it's like you got to pray when you go into each church.
Mhm.
So like, we kneel, we pray, and what do I end every prayer with?
Please, Lord, you are great, but be very gracious and let the New York Jets win a Super Bowl
I
before
always
I
that's
die.
that's the end of every single prayer. It is God bless my family, God bless those who have passed, God bless the New York Jets, and let them win a Super Bowl before I die. Like that is the end of every prayer. So yes, exactly. And these two deserve contracts. Um, People will hem and haw over like how much money they should get. They're going to get what they deserve. The Jets are
Yep.
going to give them what they deserve, whether it's 30, 32, 35, whatever it is a year. They're going to get it. They're going to be Jets. And like you said, I think before they hit the field, it's got to happen. So
It has to.
yeah, like God forbid, your guy, right? What happened on the last play of training camp last year?
Yeah, a guy that's never been injured like that at all. They were calling him the Iron Man on the defense for years and years and years. Comes to the New York Jets and he's out for the entire season. And we're talking about Clark,
Yeah,
right?
Chuck Clark, man.
And Chuck Clark was supposed to be that safety for us as well.
Yeah.
So, again, pay these guys, Sauce, Garrett. These guys have been Jets in the sense of they have not talk bad about this organization. They've been I would probably say they are the face of the organization,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Because I think
100%.
when you think about the New York Jets, the two players that you talk about mostly is Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson. And in regards to the upside as well that Garrett Wilson could potentially have if he had a quarterback, if he had this, if he had that. And
Mhm.
it could occur this year. We don't know. I mean, they need to get paid though. They deserve it. And that's my stance in regards to Sauce and Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the waiting ends before the before training camp starts. So the waiting will be over. All right. So we have Sauce and Garrett done. I will remove them. And now, if you're just tuning in, and even if you've been here and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, hit it. If you haven't subscribed, if you just come in, or if you're watching this after the fact, I'm live in Italy and Johnny is live in the United States this way. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, this is this month, I think this month or August actually is our 1 year anniversary.
Can you
So if
believe it?
you're
A year?
a year, and I'm telling Johnny, I can't tell you that we're just doing what we're doing, right? But I love to have a lot of people subscribe. Like this, we're at 205 subscribers after a year. All right, and we're on once a week, and we deliver content, and we prepare, and we
Mhm.
try to be entertaining. So you know, if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. This is I'm calling it the drive to 250. Which trying to get to 250, halfway home to monetization, but when it happens, it happens. We're in it. We're here for you. We're here for
Yep.
you guys. So, but if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Oh, other things. August 1st. We're not on August 1st, correct?
Yes, we will not be on August 1st because I will actually be in New York. My daughter, who also has a birthday in July,
Hmm.
so you know how that goes. She goes, "Hey, Dad, I really want to go to SummerSlam because they're having it at MetLife." And I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yes." So last year, she wanted to go to a home opener for the New York Jets because she's never been to one.
Hmm.
Got that done. This year, she hits me with, "I want to go to SummerSlam. Can we go ahead and make it happen?" It's a 2 night event as well, so can't wait. So I'll be out there
All
taking her
right.
to go watch a Met game, which hopefully I might be able to see you, Snowball.
I was gonna say I'll
And
be around, so hit me up.
So
We'll grab some All American or something.
yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna be in. I'll be in Jersey.
Okay, so I'll come
Yeah,
over to
yeah,
New Jersey, whatever.
yeah.
Doesn't
So
matter.
I'll be up in Jersey. But my understanding around that time,
Hmm.
training camp's opening up, right?
Yes, training camp is opening up. Let's check it out. Yes, training camp is actually there's August 2nd.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Okay.
And my understanding is that all the tickets are sold out already.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to tell you. You'll be able to get tickets.
So August 2nd, they got the
Mhm.
green and white practice. It's at
S-
8:30.
But that's at MetLife, right?
Is it?
I think they run the green and white practice at MetLife. So y- let me tell you, it's not sold out. You'll be able to go, right? I think all the prior seasons it's been in MetLife.
For the green and white practice, I
for
did
the
not
green and
know
white
that.
practice. Yeah, I
Really?
think.
If
Well,
that's the case, then because I'm gonna be super close
yeah.
to there, and I might be able to.
I was
I
going to
might,
say, chat. Mark me if I'm wrong, but I believe the green and white practice is at MetLife.
so
Last time
slow
I
ball.
took my son. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right?
Mm,
So training camp is right around the corner now. I mean, it's literally what we're today is the 11th, so we're
right.
14 days from when they actually start real
2
practice.
weeks. 2 weeks away from training camp for the
And
public.
chat, this is for you guys as well. What are you expecting out of training camp? Like, what do you want to see coming out of training camp?
Yeah, I want to know too. If you guys can put it in the comments, that'd be great. What are you looking forward to for training camp? Do you want to see like Justin Fields hit the field, like on the? It's so weird to say that Justin Fields on the field, right? Do you want to see him run? Do you want to see him throw passes? Do you want to see screens to Brees? Do you want to see down the field shots to Smith? Like, what are you looking forward to see from Justin Fields? Do you want to see Brees getting the rock? Do you want to see what groups do you want to see practicing? Defense, offense, tight ends, special teams. How many kickers do we have now?
18, I think.
18. Yeah, 18 kickers. So, do you want to see the kickers? What do you want to see? But
I tell you, I tell you the what I want to see. I want to see the defensive line. I want to see what the defensive line is going to be like. Who's going to be running with who, right? How are they lining up in regards to who's going to be next to Quinnen Williams? Because I think that's a big part of the season, for myself at least. That I
yeah,
think it's really not being talked about as much as it should be. I think something that's being talked about a lot more than that is wide receiver 2, and I'm not really worried about that. I'm more worried and concerned of seeing, how are they going to mesh? Because a lot of these guys that are coming in are new next to what Quentin Williams has had in the past before, right?
right.
So is Michael
Yeah,
Clemens going to make it out of
right.
here? Like,
Yeah. Is
you,
is is Nandi going to be there? Who's lining up next to him? So great question, right? And something if we go to training camp, we'll be able to see. I have to tell you, a couple of years ago when Becton was on the team, I went and I watched specifically. I just went to watch the offensive line, and let me tell you, man, that
mhm.
was like you could tell that it was going to be a horrific year because just the look on everyone's face on the offensive line, it was horrendous. Like people are screaming, "Oh, the offensive line, the greatest in the world, whatever." And they're like, you don't even know the first thing about it. So, uh, seeing the players' reactions, seeing how they interact on the field. Uh, who else do we bring in that that season? Cook. I think we brought Cook in, running back,
Yeah.
right?
And you saw what happened with that.
Yeah, he was. I tell you, the three running backs at that point, it was Michael Carter,
Hmm.
right, Brees, and Dalvin Cook. And when they were on the field during practice, if they spoke 2 words to each other while they were there, it was a lot. So seeing the interactions on the field, it's definitely an indicator as to how the team is meshing and how they're getting along together. So hopefully we'll be able to see a lot of good interactions between the people on the field during training camp. And
Nice.
I want to see Aaron Glenn too.
I do. I do want to see, because from everything that we've been seeing so far, he's supposedly everywhere. So to kind of see that live would be kind of cool and everything. And he's one of us, right? So
He
I
is.
think that's a really neat thing to be able to go ahead and see that as well. So um yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be playing at MetLife though, because
No?
I think on MetLife for that day, that's when SummerSlam is.
Oh, is it? Oh, so they're
Yeah.
going to be. Oh, so then they'll probably be at One Jets Drive then.
So it'd be intriguing. I
Even better.
mean, yeah, and I heard it's not that far. So,
No, it's not.
but
Definitely see it.
so let me ask you then, what are you looking forward towards training camp? What is it something that you want to see?
I want to see Mason Taylor. I want to see Mason Taylor. I want to see what he's made of. Like I want to see how he works out with the team. I want to see him if he's blocking or catching passes from Fields, or how far Fields is throwing to him. Are the
Mhm.
intermediate passes, short passes? Uh, that's something that I'm looking forward to looking at. Mason Taylor, definitely. I want to see how Sauce and Garrett are always going at it during practice. So to see if Sauce can actually get his hands on a ball, that might be pretty cool to watch too. Um, those are some of the things. And again, like I said, Aaron Glenn, I just want to see him. Oh, and I'm interested in actually seeing, like, on those days, you can actually see like the Jet beat reporters. Like if you get down far enough onto the, like, in the first couple of rows, I'm going to tell you right now, if you go, what is that? August 2nd is 8:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the first row. I'll tell you right now. You want to be probably like 6 rows up or 7 rows up,
Why is that?
because the sun is beating on like
Demon.
the first 5 rows. So if you can get up like to the 6th, 7th, 8th row, I think it's a lot better because then you're in the shade. But other than that, to see the Jets beat reporters, like, you always see like Antoine Staley's there.
Shout him
Like you
out.
get to see, yeah, you can shout them out, right? We're shouting them out now, but you can see a lot of the Jets beat reporters there too, and they turn around, they talk to you and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
You know what? You did bring a really good point. It will be intriguing to see Sauce because he's supposed to be traveling with wide receiver one of any team,
Yeah,
right? So I guess he's going to be doing that constantly now with Garrett, and then go from there. So to be able to see that on the practice field,
yeah,
that'll be cool to see
to
that
see
as
him in
well.
Garrett's back, yeah, to see him in Garrett's back pocket would be pretty cool to watch.
Another one that I'm looking forward to is and I know I keep talking about defense, but is Sherwood.
Yeah,
Sherwood and Quincy, seeing them and how they're going to be the actual voice of that linebacking core now, potentially the captains maybe of the
yeah,
defense itself. I want to see that without CJ Mosley there anymore, to
hmm,
see how they're really going to be, because I feel like even though CJ Mosley wasn't playing or anything like that, but he was a voice that's like, hey, this is what you need to do. Hey, if you see this, this is what you need to be lined up at. If you see they do this type of like subtle move and all that, it's going to be this. They're not going to have that anymore,
no.
right? So that's going to be interesting in regards to seeing that.
Who do you
Um,
think's going to call the defense? Who's calling the defense? Do you think
I
it's
think, I
Quincy
think,
or Sherwood?
I think it's Sherwood. I think
You think it's
Sherwood is the
Sherwood?
one that did it last year
Yeah.
already,
Hmm.
right? Because I was on the Boy Green show with Woody, Boy Green meets Woody, and we were talking a little bit in regards to this because he stated that he thinks that Quincy is he's gonna lead the NFL this season in tackles, and I kind of pushed on that because I was like, is he though? Because he was supposed to step up as that guy this year, especially since CJ went down. And shout out to
Right.
CJ Mosley, our captain, the old captain. Um, and he didn't, and it was Sherwood who did that, who stepped up. So at least in my eyes, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's really what's, because things are different behind closed doors and whatnot, but it'll be intriguing to see if you'll see Quincy a lot more, boisterous out there with everybody, or is it going to be Sherwood? So I'm intrigued by that as well.
Yeah. Maybe they'll work as a team. You never know. Maybe they'll get, maybe one, someone will be the voice, and then someone be like the check.
And another group is the line. If I'm being very honest with you, I really want to see if it is a true battle that they've been saying about Myers and Titman for the center position itself.
Yeah. I mean, do you really think that that's like a truth?
I don't think so, but maybe Myers is saying, hey, Justin, he liked this back in the day, they're trying to give him tips and whatnot. Because didn't they bring that center that Aaron Rodgers liked a lot for a little bit and was trying to
And
give pointers out to Titman,
yeah, I think
right?
so. Right.
So
So it's
that
it's a
might be a
possibility.
reasoning, And then I want to see Membu.
Yeah.
I want to see how he's gonna be looking out there, see what's gonna be. They're not gonna run any like crazy plays that we're gonna be seeing, but
No.
just to be able to see that whole line as a whole unit,
Yeah.
because they're massive, massive. Like I don't think there's anybody that's under 6'5"
Right.
on the
That's
line
gonna be
right
a
now.
gigantic line. What's
So
what's fun is the first day of training camp, they always send the rookies out
yeah,
first to, like, hype up the crowd and everything, so I know we won't be there, but I'll be anxious to see the videos of that, see, like, what they do.
hundred
So that'd be
percent.
pretty cool. They're always, they're always, like, waving their arms and stuff, and they got, like, jerseys or whatever in their hands, and they're, like, trying to hype up the crowd. So the crowds, I have to tell you the truth, I'm not expecting huge crowds at training camp this year. Being that it's Justin Fields, the past couple of years it's been Aaron Rodgers, so like that was a big thing. But now I expect it to die down a little bit more. I don't think you're going to have the crowds that you used to have at training camp.
What's your thoughts on that? Like, do you agree with that, or are you like someone like myself? That I mean, we're diehards, man. I mean, dude, it's July,
Yeah,
and we're here talking about the New
the
York Jets
Jets
right now, like literally.
exactly.
And dude, if I was look, I tell you right now, if I lived in the tri-state area
Hmm.
and I had the potential to go with my kids and take them to go see all of this stuff, I would be doing it
Dude,
constantly. I would be calling you and say, "Hey, man, let's go, dude. Like, I'll
yeah,
drive. I'll come
sure,
pick you up and let's go."
exactly. When it
You
was
know?
when it was on Long Island, when it was at Hofstra, and training camp was there, that was the best. I mean, for me, it was the best. But now, it's almost like it's actually the same as going to MetLife. Like
Yeah,
it's actually further.
that's what I heard. So
Yeah, it's further, but it's not so bad. It's worth it to go to training camp at least one day, if you get the chance.
I've
And if
never
you
done it.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say, so if you're gonna go August 2nd, man, it's 8:30 in the morning. SummerSlam isn't until what, the night? So
yeah, we have to be there, I think, before 6. So we have plenty of time, I
right.
would say. Do you know what time it's typically over?
Yeah, it's a couple hours. That's
Okay.
it. Usually you get in, you get there early, you hit up like the merch store,
Yeah.
grab your stuff, then maybe you get something. It's early, so you're not
Yeah.
gonna grab anything to eat, but whatever. And then afterwards, maybe you grab something. I don't know. I usually go to the afternoon ones sometimes, so
And
it's
I
pretty cool.
think I think that's a good one to go to too, right? Because I think they're gonna be running some plays on the second as well. One person
Yeah.
that I'm really intrigued, or two people that I'm really intrigued to see
Mhm.
is Corley, because I want to
Okay.
see if they're going to utilize Corley and see what Corley could truly be, right? Because
Right.
I mean, we've given the excuses already for him and what happened last year, and this is the time for him to do what he needs to do. He's putting videos out of him like catching the ball. I don't know if you've seen it, but him just trucking the dummies, man. Like I was like, holy crap! Like this dude is like, because he looks jacked
Yeah.
right now. So I'm intrigued to see that. And then of course, I want to see Arian Smith. I want to see
Mhm.
that speed that everybody constantly is talking about right now, and be able to see the separation
Right.
from that too. So that'll be awesome to be able to see.
Yeah.
And
Cornerback too, right?
yeah, God, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Cornerback too. It's gonna be
Mhm.
another one, man. Is it going to be? I mean, of course, it has to be, right? He got paid so much,
Oh,
Brandon Stevens and all
of
that,
course. Yeah.
right? So it has to be. But
Mhm. But do they mix it in? Do they
uh,
they put the rookie in?
I mean, AZ, there was a guy that everybody kept talking about.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe he dropped where he dropped that. So
Well, let's see if there's a battle at, at cornerback too. I'd love to see it.
yeah, 100%. Man,
Right?
this would be cool. This would be awesome to be able to do that. And of
Yeah.
course, I'm gonna be with my I'll be with Riley. So hopefully we'll be able to see this.
Yeah.
So July 25th, July 26th, the
Right.
31st of July, the 2nd of August, the 7th of August, the 12th, 19th, and the 20th of
Okay.
August are the training camp of 2025 for the New York Jets.
All right. Happy
Guys,
training camp. covered.
Let us know what you guys are looking forward to seeing in training camp. What are the positions you guys want to see? Which one of the players are you wanting to see during the camps? And what's going to occur? What you are expecting from training camp
Right?
itself.
And if you're not watching live, if you're watching this on the replay, God bless you for watching. And also put it down in the comments under the video, you know, and
Yeah, let us know.
right, let us know.
We always answer back. So
Right, there is I don't know if anyone's aware, but there is a raffle going on, and the reason why I asked you about August 1st was because we're not going to announce the winner of the raffle until the following week, right? So that's August 8th. We are raffling off a Will McDonald autographed mini helmet with a certificate of authenticity. Right now, we have one entry. So if you guys want to get in on the, I don't know if I'm going to be able to receive them, but if you want to get in on the raffle, if you look down below in the crawl, right, it says donations welcome. You can hit us up on Venmo. It's at Jets Worldwide, so it's a $10 Venmo. And if you want to get in on the Will McDonald autographed mini helmet, they're talking about Will McDonald being one of the sack leaders of the NFL this season. So if you want to get in early and get that helmet when he's just a person that this is the original helmet that he wore when he was drafted. So if you want in on the raffle, it is a $10 Venmo at Jets Worldwide, and we'll put you in. We'll be announcing the winner on August 8th. Okay, so that's that.
And I tell you guys this much. I predicted that Will McDonald is going to lead the league in sacks this year. So that might be worth something, man. So
Right?
potentially,
What do you think? What do you think he gets? He had 10 and a half last year.
dude, he's gonna get more than that, man. I think.
Prediction
Nah, I
number.
can't. Not yet,
All right,
man.
we won't hold you to it, but he's going to lead the league, though.
He's gonna lead the league. Yeah, I'm gonna say
All
lead the
right,
league. So, yeah. I
cool.
wanted to ask you, right? Because I know Afram bought something after. So is he, or did we already do that?
We did that already.
Got it. Never mind.
So yeah,
So,
so
so the one person that's in so far is
oh no, we have somebody else. We had somebody else purchase something also.
nice,
Um, I have his name written down, but it's in the United States, so it's not
amazing.
with me right now. It is Phil.
Okay,
Yeah, so Phil's in, and Leany's in. So we have
okay.
a couple of entries in. Oh, while I've been here, you can see I'm wearing the Jets logo, black, right? It's pretty cool, Jets. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, I really like this T-shirt.
I do
I wish
too.
we had a Jets Worldwide T-shirt
Me too.
uh, that kind of looked like this, but I also wanted like the Jets Worldwide logo on it. So I went ahead, I put the concept together for
Oof!
this,
Look at
right?
that.
So the front is the Jets Worldwide logo on the front, and then on the back, it's got the JWW on the front, but then it's got the Jets Worldwide logo on the back with the new and improved at Jets Worldwide on YouTube underneath.
Oof!
So when you walk around, people you'll be like basically advertising for us. But Johnny, I got yours, I got mine, and I ordered 10 of them. So
Nice.
2 are out, but I have 8 up for grabs. These are the Italian prototypes. We haven't actually put anything out on the Jets Worldwide merch store yet, but I just want to see what the quality is first before I actually put it out there. But again, if you want a Venmo, $20, that will get you a Jets Worldwide Italian prototype. I'm bringing them back to the United States. And then, I can message you back on Venmo and you can give me your address and I can ship it out to you. But that's a $20 Venmo. I'm looking at my phone. I haven't gotten anything yet, but yeah, this is the Italian prototype. So we'll see what
This
happens.
thing looks amazing, and look at it. I mean, the first and foremost, the J Worldwide on there is cool as anything. I love, love, love the fact
Right?
that we have this as our brand on there, but then the back of it, right? Jets Worldwide with it. And then if you guys see, we kept the little olive branches essentially, right?
Right.
On there where they were wearing it this year when they got drafted as well. So little cool key details that I love that you put on there, man. So
Right.
it's super sharp, man. But
If you see down the bottom, there's like Italian words at the bottom because I had to include those to tell them front of shirt, back of shirt. But yeah, these are cool shirts, man.
parte a tirori della manglietta.
Exactly. That's the
Retro
Spanish.
della
That's the Spanish Italian version.
maglietta.
Right.
I
Maglietta. Yes.
feel like
But
I'm saying
this is
maleta.
that's it. Maletta. This is the so this is the prototype. So again, $20 Venmo at Jets Worldwide. You can pre-order. The only sizes I have now. Listen, that's another thing about Italy that I have to actually tell you. Where are we? We're here. We're here. Okay. Something I have to tell you is I see I don't have PayPal. Wait until they come out on the. I'm gonna put them up when I get back to the United States. I'm gonna put this design up on the Jets Worldwide uh, merch store. So it's up top, right? jetsworldwide.printify.me. It's up there. Wait until I get out there. But the only sizes that I have now, this is weird, right? Italians are built differently.
Yeah.
So like, okay, you've seen me, I've seen you,
Yeah.
right? Am I a big fat guy?
No.
No, I'm not a big fat guy. But in Italy, I'm a 4XL.
Holy crap.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a 4XL. Right? In some shirts. So like in a collared polo shirt,
Oh
I'm a 4XL. But in a t-shirt like this, right?
Yeah,
Like this type of a t-shirt,
yeah,
I'm a 2XL.
yeah. With the
Okay?
because of the athletic build that
Right.
comes with it and all that.
Right. So this is the shirts that I ordered are 2XLs, but do not let that sway you. It's really like an extra large. All right, so an extra. The only ones that I could like to get the order to get 10, I had to order all the same size. So
So if me and Snowball are walking around with some crop tops,
yeah,
just know that
just
it was done in
disregard,
Italy.
just
Okay.
disregard. Right?
Lee Van, I would wait, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I've seen Lee Van. Listen, Lee Van, you would be not
Perfect
a 2X,
model.
a not 2XL.
Got it.
All right,
Got
but
it.
I'll put that design up on the jetsworldwide.printify.me website when I get back to the United States, July 21st.
We
Okay.
still got some really cool stuff up there.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
the logos and everything that we got up there. And shout out to everybody that's purchased stuff from there as well. So
Yeah. Thank you so much. That is keeping ooh, hold on, keeping the light on. Yeah. 4XL aka Americano. Yeah, it's true. But we have bucket hats for the summer. We have
mhm.
tank tops for the summer. We have bikinis. Somebody bought a bikini.
What? Who did? Do you know?
Phil.
I know. I just
That was
wanted
the
to say it again.
that was the purchase.
Yep.
Yes. So yes, a bikini was purchased.
That
Are you
was
bringing it up
amazing.
now?
Yeah,
Are you looking?
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, if you go onto the jetsworldwide.printify.me website, you'll be able to see all the merch that we have up for grabs. Do you know how to present when you get to the website?
I don't think I know how to type, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, I'll wait for you to do that. In other words, in other stories, um, where are we? I'm zooming around the screens myself. What other things do we have? Oh, the end is near. Will this end? Is this going to end? The longest active playoff drought in sports. Now, this is an old graphic because you can see the uh, the former quarterback for the New York Jets, who shall remain nameless. This graphic is from 2 seasons ago. So really, it's been 14 years. And if you're counting just in years, it's really 15. But 14 years without a playoff appearance. This year, does that end? Does that come to an end? Johnny, what do you think? Do we make the playoffs this year?
This is a tough one for me to answer right now because, all right, I love my Jets. Okay. I love the New York Jets. And I've been stating it from time and time that it is 0-0 right now. We are starting completely fresh. I believe in the organization with the coaches that they've hired. I think we do have a lot of talent on the team that's not being talked about as much. I think we do make it this year. I think this is the year that it breaks this horrible drought that we've been in for 12 seasons, which sucks to say. But I really, really think, I mean, wouldn't it be so jet like for that to happen? Right? When everybody is like, oh, Jets are a crap show again, and they don't
Mhm.
know what they're doing, who's their wide receiver two, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And this would be the year that we get in. I mean, Aaron Glenn has stated that we are going to play competitive football and meaningful football. And I believe this man, and I believe in the words that he stated that. So today on the 11th of July at 7:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Johnny Boy of Jets Worldwide says we are going to break the playoff drought this upcoming season. Mark it.
I see your green glasses are as green as mine because I too am in the boat of first year head coach with the New York Jets. It's happened before. It's probably going to happen again this year when everyone underestimates what we are capable of doing. That's when the Jets are at their best. So I'm totally thinking that, yeah, we squeak into the, I would say, wild card, into the playoffs. And yeah, we'll probably shit the bed the first time we play, but we'll break the drought. So I have high hopes. No one has seen Justin Fields with the playbook from Aaron Glenn. So, no one knows what Engstrand is capable of. Is he super creative? Who knows? But we have a bunch of new people on the team. We have a pretty good offensive line. And
Mm-hmm.
we do have Aaron Glenn who can coach the hell out of a defense. We've seen him do it before with with backups.
Yep.
So,
Of the
you know,
backups of the backups of the
right,
backups.
exactly. So if he's capable of doing that, then who knows, man? Like you can't put anything to bed before the season starts. And I think a lot of people have put a lot of things to bed with the Jets, prior to the season even starting. So I'm keeping high hopes. Again, green colored glasses like yours and
Yep.
mine. I think we take the playoffs. Squeak in, squeak in.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying. I think it's like we get like maybe 9 wins, right?
Right? Yeah.
And a whole bunch of stuff for us falls into place that we get in there. And hey, you get in the playoffs, anything is possible,
Right. It's true.
so
All right. So the end is near for the playoff drought.
I think so.
I think so too.
Please continue to keep praying every single time as
Every
you
church
guys
I
go
go
there.
to. Every church I go to. I'm telling you. Oh, and that'll be a new start to the. That will be a new start to the to a new ending to the prayer. Just make the playoffs.
Just have a winning season.
Yeah,
We
that's
haven't
that's
had
true too.
one in a while too, right?
Forever. It's been how many years?
I think 7, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude, it's bad, bro. It sucks. Like,
Uh-huh. 10.
right? Like, I just started getting the stuff to watch all the games because I'm out of market, so I
Mm,
paid for the NFL Sunday ticket, and I
right.
just started getting the emails. So I'm gonna purchase it again, and because I like to put myself through some pain, and the only thing that gives me a little bit of some happiness during the
Right.
day is when we have Jets Pro Wide match game back on, or the Wheel of Misfortune.
Yeah.
You know,
That'll be fun to get back into. Yeah, we
I'll
got to
be.
mix that in. I still like to talk like this though, to tell you the truth. Like
I
I still
agree.
like Yeah. I like talking like this, but to throw a game show in every once in a while,
I
that
think
might
it'll
be
be
pretty fun.
fun. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Agreed, agreed.
It was listen, I give you a lot of credit for what you did. Like when we first started the match game, that was insane. To book that many guests
Every single
every
week.
single week. I do not know if people are aware. Like if you're watching, like go back and look up our live history on YouTube and go back to the beginning, like episode like 3, 4, 5, and see the number of guests that Johnny was able to get to come on to the show. And we actually got like really good guests too. Right? We had like, other Jet YouTubers on and stuff. We had a constant crowd
Hmm.
on the show. And that was hard to manage. Like just starting out with StreamYard and like graphics and questions and putting people full screen, and it was tough. And to come up with all the questions that we had to come up with, like it was a battle. This is actually like a cakewalk what we're
Hmm.
doing right now. Like this is so easy.
But but honestly, man, it was super much fun. I mean, I think the dynamic of a team that you and I are and how we really communicate,
Yeah.
um, it's been great, man. I can't believe it's a year is already coming up, which
Yeah.
is truly amazing. And shout out to everybody that has been rocking with us since the very beginning too. We appreciate you guys. You guys do not know how much this means to myself and to Snowball as well. Like we truly like really try hard to make some good content for you guys and bring in individuals that we could go ahead and speak to and really going to give you some good takes. And I mean, some people are gonna not agree with some of the takes, but we're not a channel that is on something like you can't say what you want to say on there. I mean, shit, I'm over here talking about the New York Jets, and Justin Field is gonna be the guy, and people are constantly killing me for it, But
Right.
that's just my
Oh,
fandom, man.
I hope he is the guy.
I know.
What a blessing that would be if we would actually like
Snowball,
have
let me
him.
tell you,
Yeah.
something, right? And this has been brewing in my mind. Okay.
Okay. Behind the scenes, inside Johnny's brain,
It's a lot of smoke and a little like wheel that
perverted
goes around thing. Yeah, a lot
perverted
of
thoughts and smoke.
yeah. That's really much it. But a little bit of jet stuff, right? How jet would it be if let's just say week 1 against Pittsburgh, we go having a good game, A-Rod goes down,
Oh, shit.
it in steps in Will Howard, and Will Howard just goes off on us. And you wanted, and
Uh,
I wanted Will Howard to
yeah.
come on to
Uh,
be on this squad.
yeah.
Like, how jet would that be?
That would be the most jet ever. The most jet ever to be like rocked by a rookie.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I think of what's his name? He plays for Tampa now. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Remember that game, man?
Oh, that was the Cleveland game when Tyrod Taylor got rocked and he had to come out and they put Mayfield in and Mayfield brought him back. Kicked our ass.
Uh-huh. Hey, Paganardi, appreciate you coming on. Hey, enjoy the 12 people coming over. Hopefully, you guys save some room for myself and Snowball. Virtually, of course, right? We would just be in the background or whatever, but have some fun on there. Thank you for listening.
Oh, he's got 12 people. Look at that. 12 people coming over tomorrow. Well, that's like this place. I'll have like I'll have like probably about 12 people also tomorrow.
Yeah,
Barbecue will be up again
nice.
tomorrow. Yeah, they're all coming over. We got people coming down from Rome. We got a couple of people coming down from the Venice area, and then the family that's here. So yeah, we'll have about 12 to 14 people. So I stocked up the burgers, I stocked up the chicken, the hot dogs. We got steaks coming in. So yeah, everything will be cooking tomorrow.
Nice. It sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Um, what else do we have to talk about? Justin Fields Nothing. There's really
Yeah,
nothing happening with the
there's
Jets right now.
nothing really happening. Um, I do have to say that if you guys want to see a little bit of the play calling and kind of like the style that Jared Goff had over there in Detroit to what potentially you might see with the Jets with Justin Fields, I would give a serious watch in regards to watching the quarterback that's just premiered on here. Like you kind of see Jared Goff, you see Kirk Cousins and Joe Burrow on there, and you could really see like the play calling style. Man, it's nothing that us as New York Jet fans have seen, and I don't know how long they. Some of the plays that they got, man, and just what's really cool about that show is the how in depth they go with the quarterbacks. That the quarterbacks have to do all these different things, man. So
Yeah. Do you see Sharon's? We'll make the playoffs and lose to Tyler Warren's Colts. Tried to tell us that Warren's Warriors. Never mind. Love you guys.
love you too,
Darren,
Sharon. Thank you,
a lot of
but
people wanted Tyler Warren, man. Woman.
I didn't.
True.
I was one
You
of the
didn't want
guys.
Tyler Warren? I was on the Tyler Warren train,
I was not. I
but
was on build the trenches, baby. Build
yeah, I
that
know. From the
line.
beginning, I heard you. The whole time I heard you. You were like, build the line. I
I'd
was like,
rather see it for that because
yeah.
and then we got Mason Taylor. So
Yeah, so
which
we got Mason Taylor. So,
nobody thought we were gonna be able to get.
right. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Look, Boom came in.
Shout out
Hi,
to
Mr.
Boom. What's going
Boom is my brother in another country
Uh-huh.
up in Canada. Boom, I love you. He's my brother. As Bobby said, we look like twins. So,
I
that's
could
okay.
I
I
could
listen. I appreciate being just as good looking as him.
yeah, I
That's
mean
fine.
you guys are some ravishing looking dudes.
That's
So
right. Damn it. Um, but yeah. Other than that, I don't have much more to say. I think we call it a show.
let me ask you this, right? I just to kind of give it look, I gave these
Okay.
takes. I want to get your thoughts on these takes, right?
Okay.
Now, these are my takes.
Mhm.
Okay. This is maybe I do rock the green glasses and it's jet green all day, every day.
We
But I
both do.
said, okay, Braylon Allen leads the league in rushing touchdowns for running backs. I said Sauce leads the league in interceptions.
Okay.
Will McDonald leads the league in sacks.
Hmm.
Justin Fields leads the league in deep passes for over 20 yards.
Okay.
And Brees Hall leads the league in receptions for running backs.
Can you see through all the green?
I cannot. I cannot.
And then we're just making it into the playoffs. With all that happening, we're just squeaking into the playoffs. Jesus, Johnny, how far? It's the truth, man. Braylon Allen leads the team or the league in rushing?
Leads the league in rushing
League.
touchdowns.
I can't agree with that one. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sauce interceptions. Well, listen. This stat, right? Sauce Gardner interceptions so far, career 3. And now he's going to lead the league? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Got 3.
Even though Aaron Glenn is the guy to teach
Listen,
Sauce,
Jesus turned water into wine, but I don't know if Aaron Glenn can turn Sauce Gardner into the league leader in interceptions. I have trouble. I have trouble with these. Let's say maybe Sauce Gardner matches his career amount of interceptions in one season this year. 3? Maybe it's 3 the whole season. He can still break up passes though, like a beast. But maybe he gets his hands on 3 balls this year. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I hope what you said is true. I hope Braylon Allen leads the league in rushing. The Will McDonald one, I'm with you. Okay, the potential with the extra added weight and the experience that he has, being that he's on the team, and he's got the league experience. I can get that. I'm with you. Johnny's truth, but yes, I'm with you with McDonald, and Justin Fields passes over 20 yards
Leads the leagues in deep passes for
in
over 20
deep
yards.
passes. I don't know. I don't know about that. McDonald, yes. Deep passes with Fields leading the league. Hot takes. So many hot takes.
The way they spell Johnny in
Yeah, I know.
Canada, all right,
Yeah,
it's
different.
way different than the way they spell it over here. It's
Is
all
there a
right, boom.
U? Is there a U in your name? Like color and harbor? I don't know. Anyway, the other thing that I was actually going to go with was this.
Even worse. Even worse.
Shawnee. Yes, this one, Jets penalties in 2024, 137 for 1,134 yards. Do we put an end to the penalties? Does Aaron Glenn put a spit shine on this team and make them flawless with reduced penalties?
I think so. I think we're going to see a more disciplined team this year. I think we're going to have a coach that is not scared to say to a Michael Clemens, get the hell off of my field. Enough is enough. I think he's not going to be scared to bench people. If a player is injured, he is going to say, for the better of the team, you're not doing what you need to be doing right now.
Yeah.
Go sit your ass down, get better, you'll get back. But right now, this is the individual that could get us to where we need to win. So I think penalties is done.
Let me ask you a question. Last season, do you remember, was it last season Michael Clemens did the dog pile jump? Okay. If Aaron Glenn sees him do that this season, how many games do you think until we see him again?
We might not see him for the rest of the season.
Right.
I think dude is done right after that.
That's like a bonehead play. I mean, that for an NFL player, like that was inconceivable. But what happened with Michael Clemens after he did that?
They put him right back in.
He was in the next damn play.
Yeah, it was stupid, man. And shout out to everybody else that's coming on here. Shout out to Chocolate Stew. Chris B is in the building, and Boomtown.
Who do we got?
Chocolate Stew.
Chocolate Stew?
Yeah, he's a man.
Who's Chocolate Stew?
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate Stew, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Chocolate Stew.
I think he's a massive Buffalo Bills fan too.
I'm gonna put him up. Look at that, Johnny boy.
Me love the show bad.
Show bad.
I'll keep the Jets talking, blazing hot like fire. Got me ready, fi mash up, poon poon. The dance floor like a Sunday service.
Someone sounds like Chocolate Stew is like Jamaican.
Uh-huh.
He's Jamaican me hungry for chocolate stew.
Shout out to Yeti. Yeti's in the building as well. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Hey,
What's up, Yeti?
And everybody that's coming in, we just want to let you guys know that the brand new raffle that is occurring right now is for this beautiful Will McDonald signed, autographed, and certificate that it is true.
Right. Authenticity. We have this. I have this. It's at my house.
And how do they get it?
So a $10 Venmo to Jets Worldwide. That's one way of getting it. And the other way of, let's put that up there. The other way of getting it is to make a purchase from the jetsworldwide.printify.me shop. So you can go there. I can put that up too. I have all these things to put up.
And shout out Dano. See, Dano's in the building as well.
Right here, we're here. Right, shop the store. Jetsworldwide.printify.me.
Oh,
I'm not good on the I'm not good on the takes with the graphics yet, but I'm trying to get there.
They're
Um,
awesome, man.
yes. So if you want to make a purchase, we'll put you in. If it's over $20, uh, buy something. We have Jets mugs. We have bikinis. We have bottle openers. We have stickers. We have hats. We have shirts. We have tanks. We got a lot. So make a $20 purchase, and then if it's in there, August 8th, we're going to announce the winner for the Will McDonald autographed. Yeah, look at this. See, he's got all the stuff up.
Look at that,
Right?
guys.
We got hats, buckets, bottle openers, tanks,
Tank tops
right?
for the gun
Flats,
show. The
flat
really cool
brims,
stuff right here. Yeah.
camos, bikinis, t-shirts, and the soon to come out, this one. Right? Can I override you? Yeah, I'm going to override. Right? Soon to come out, this one. Right? The Jets Worldwide, brand new Italian prototype that will be coming out on the Jets Worldwide.printify.me merch store. I'm bringing 10 home. One's for me, one's for Johnny, and then I have 8 up for grabs. That's a $20 Venmo. Just type in like T-shirt, whatever, and give me your address, and I'll ship it out to you.
And
Guaranteed.
again, you might see if you see Snowball and myself walking around with some crop top shirts and all that.
These will fit us. The one that I
Okay.
sent you, I don't know if you
Oh,
wear it.
okay.
The one that I sent you is the same size as this. Like this is the same size, so
It will.
it should fit, right?
All right.
Yeah, so it'll fit. But they are Italian 2XLs, which is really like it's really like an XL.
Got it.
So if you're a broad guy or gal, you can wear it. That's that.
So, and then my last take, which was my last 2 takes, is that Fields leads the league in deep passes for 20 yards, and Brees Hall
Mm-hmm.
leads the league in receptions for running backs this year.
Wow. I want to be in your brain. I want to be in your brain. I love you like a brother, but I can't agree with everything that you're saying. I do hope that I'm not going to say any records or what stats or whatever, but I really would like to see a very even distribution of the ball all around by Justin Fields. I want to see him hit Mason Taylor short. I want Jeremy Ruckert to get into the mix. I want to see. I do want to see Garrett Wilson play the way we know Garrett Wilson can play.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him become one of the top 5 receivers in the NFL. Like that's something that I would put money on this season is, Garrett Wilson performs in the top 5. An Italian snowball. I am an Italian snowball, but I would like to see Garrett Wilson in the top 5 receivers in the NFL this season. We know that he's capable of doing it. Now he's got his old buddy back and he knows how he throws the ball. So, hopefully we get to see some much improved statistics from Garrett Wilson. Yeah.
Agreed. I think Brees Hall is going to be that safety net
He will.
for Fields, man. So
Oh no,
that
totally
I could
agree.
see it. If the line is as good as we continue to keep talking about,
That's what I'm talking about.
that for me, like if we have Justin Fields and he's running for like 1,100 yards for the season, we have an issue with the line.
Right.
Because that means it's breaking down and he's running for his life.
Mm-hmm.
He did that when he had those numbers in Chicago that second year. And they had the worst line in the league.
Well, I don't want him running for his life.
Exactly. So I don't see it happening like that. Do I believe he can extend a play with his legs? Yes, but he was not that type of quarterback when he was in Ohio. He stayed in the pocket, man. There's so much film of it over there. He had burners. He had Garrett Wilson, Olave, JSN. Like, we could keep going on.
But it is recent in recent history that stays in the brains of most people who watch the NFL. So
100%.
to watch him with Chicago, and then the limited amount of time that he was with the Steelers, right? Like they don't know. But if
Correct.
you go, like Johnny Boy said, go back and watch the Ohio State games. Like he is a pocket presence. He really
Correct.
is. Yeah, it's the
And
truth.
and he's not scared. The one thing that I really like about Justin Fields, not talked about enough, he's not scared to lower his shoulder and put a hit on somebody. That
Right.
dude's been on record saying that.
Mhm.
The only reason I continue to keep talking about him, I wanted him to be a New York Jet over Zach Wilson. Like that's
Yeah.
who I wanted us to
Right.
pick. And it
Yeah.
pissed me off that we didn't, but it is what it is at this point, right?
Yeah. I mean, and he's a big dude. He is 6'3". He's probably one of the taller quarterbacks that we've had in recent history. What was Rogers was like what, 6'1",
Hmm.
6'2"? Garrett Wilson was like not Garrett Wilson. Zach Wilson was like 6'1".
Yeah.
So the 6'3" size with the potential for the offensive line that we have, hopefully they hold up and allow this guy to, more than 2 seconds to pass a ball, which would be
Yeah.
nice.
Uh Boom, I am not going to say that whatsoever. I did not want that dude coming out of college, man. Like
No.
I was like BYU. I was like, no, no. He has one crazy looking pass, and it was enough for everybody to be like, oh, do I think the kid has talent? Yes, I think he does, but you need talent in this up here too. That's why I continue to keep talking about watching this new season of quarterback. It
Yeah.
goes more in depth about that, right? It goes more about what's up here and what these guys are constantly doing.
Like
It
the
was
Grudens.
like it was really, really cool, man. Could you see Jared Goff breaking down plays, which I was like, dude, are these guys really like telling people the plays that they have they're out there? Like,
Yeah.
and it was definitely eye-opening to see what they have to go through right before they hike the ball. So it's a good watch to be able to see that too as well. So
Right. Do you think Justin Fields has the brain to do it? I think he does.
I think he does.
Yeah.
I definitely think he does. I just again nobody talks about how many coordinators he had coming from Chicago, the different people that was constantly talking to him. He had to keep changing everything.
Mhm.
It's a lot of stuff that that's been put on this kid because at the end of the day, he's still super young. Like that's the other thing that people tend to forget. This kid is
Right.
young,
How
right?
old is he now?
I
He's
think he's like 25.
25, I think.
Yeah,
26, 25.
so this the Justin Field hate is crazy out there, in my opinion, at least. Because we don't know this whole the whole thing with this organization as of right now is we don't know. We don't know what Aaron Glenn's going to be as a head coach. He's telling us the right things. That's what gets us pumped up, right? We don't know what Justin Fields could potentially be. He could have this Sam Darnold. He could have this Geno Smith. He could have a Baker Mayfield resurgence as of a player
Right.
with us over here. We don't know Tanner. Nobody knows what Tanner could potentially be. So there's a lot of unknown, which sometimes when you move in silence like that, it's a good thing. Because people,
Yeah.
I tell you right now, there's teams out there that are seeing the Jets and they're just putting them as a check mark and all that. And
Yeah.
we might be able to surprise some people this year.
Right.
I'm
With the
hoping.
with the potential of the line, I don't want to compare this to to when the Jets, made the AFC Championship, but like we did have a very good line. Potential for this line to be good is there. And if you have someone creative like Engstrand who can call the plays, I mean, we called plays for Sanchez
Hmm.
and dumbed it down as much as we could to make it very simple for him to operate. I mean, granted, we had awesome receivers, we had an excellent offensive line, like we had superstars, right? But like with that type of potential, like squeaking into the playoffs might be a possibility. You never know. So
Yeah,
yeah, high hopes always every year at this time of the year.
I'm
w-
I'm all in, baby.
Yeah, everyone's
I
like, yeah,
got
baby.
I've got high hopes. I've got
And
high hopes.
I know that we're not alone. Like there are people out there watching right now. I see you. I see these people, the silent majority of Jets fans who have those high hopes, who have those green goggles, who are diehards, right? Who just not this guy, not Daniel Meehan. He's got the Jets at 6-11. But you know what? Everyone's right now. Everyone is correct because
Mhm.
nothing has happened.
Correct.
So what are we going to say? 6-11? You're right. 6-11, perfect, right?
Like that guy too.
Yeah, he's just invisible. That's it. He's
Boom
just
says we're gonna be good in 2029. I think he
yeah.
stated 2029.
Okay. Well,
So
the soothsayer, Boomtown, 2029. Well, it's 2025 right now, and I've said it every year, and you've probably said it every year as well, right? The Jets are making it to the playoffs, 2029, baby,
I
Boomtown.
mean, what other like what else am
What?
I gonna say, right?
Right?
Like I'm going into
Why?
the season and be like, another losing season. Can't
Right?
wait to spend more
Why?
money.
Why shit on your team? Why not just like go in? Listen, I've been doing it ever since I've been alive. Like, you know, oh, all right, you had '09 and 10, right? Which are like great seasons. 98 gave you potential for 99, right? But I think Fields' passing game will surprise all of us.
I do
Greg
so
Rollo,
too, man.
the king of the caps. He is cap king,
Love it.
right? Yeah, but why not go in with positive thoughts about your team? Is it going to hit me financially? No. I'm going to buy merch. You're going to buy merch. I know you're going to buy a hat. You're going to buy 5 hats this year. I know it, right?
They so Carhartt just came out with new Jets hat,
Here it
and
is,
I was like, oh man, that looks so good. Like
right?
so
We're suckers. We're suckers. We get suckered every single year. We get
when
suckered in, you know? Yeah. What's the next purchase? There you
I
go.
bought these, right? I
Look at
got
you.
these. So look,
Uh-huh.
okay, little people. They
Uh-huh.
came out because I saw the Jets. I got
Okay.
two of these.
Uh-huh.
One to stay in this,
Right.
and the other one to give my kids.
Okay.
Okay, so they could go ahead and do. My
There you go.
son, you've heard him, does the
Yes.
Jets chant.
Uh-huh.
Jets, 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 Jets.
That's right.
I am putting this kid through pain, but it's gonna build
But
loyalty. It's gonna build a lot of like confidence.
and it's going to be worth a lot more according to Boomtown in 2029.
Mm-hmm.
Get it all autographed. Oh, and if we go to training camp and you get anything autographed, just make sure that they write 2029 on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, why 2029? My good friend Boomtown.
Because Boomtown said so.
Yeah. Do you know who Boomtown is? You better
He's
ask about
invisible.
him.
He's
You better ask
invisible.
about him. Man, he's well known all over Canada, man.
Exactly. Yeah, but we are suckers. We get suckered in every year. I listen. Positivity through the roof. Again, like I said, it's not hitting us financially. We're not paying the players. It sucks that there you go. Look,
Let's go,
Chris B.
Chris.
Chris,
Let's
come on,
go.
9-8. But to say that we're gonna suck at the beginning of the season before we even start, like what good does that do you? Honestly, what good does it? What I think positive vibes are contagious, and I really do.
100%.
I think if the fan base is pumped, the players they feed off of that. They know screw the media because they're just going to shit all over the Jets every year. But what I'm saying is, the people who come out and support you, me, the diehards, everyone watching this show right now, right? Positive energy, put it out there into the universe. It's going to happen.
Snowball, let me ask you this. And this is a question for you and a question for the entire chat. Week 1, we play against Pittsburgh.
Mhm.
right? So it's considered the Aaron Rodgers revenge game, Justin Fields revenge game.
Mhm.
We go into this game, we lose by 3.
Uh-huh.
It comes down to the wire, and it's by 3.
Okay.
Now, I understand that nobody likes to talk about moral victories,
Mhm.
but for myself, I feel like if we lose by 3 to a team that is coached by a Hall of Faming coach in Mike Tomlin over a first time head coach of Aaron Glenn,
Mhm.
I think for myself, I'm going to take that as a we have something here. Like this is something that could potentially continue to keep going and going and going and going. Now, I understand it is week 1, people are whatever, whatever, but you cannot not think that you got to again, Mike Tomlin, a Hall of Faming coach going against a first time head coach in Aaron Glenn. And
Right.
if it's around there, I think that's a huge step for us.
I
Your
think it
thoughts?
Yeah. I think it depends on how those 3 points play in, right? And the way you explained it. Like, if it's a seesaw battle, back and forth the whole game, right? They stop us, we stop them, we score a touchdown, they score a touchdown, right? Field goal, we get a touchdown, then they get 2 more, whatever, right? If it's back and forth and we score and then we give them the ball back, then they drive down the field and we stop them, but they kick a field goal, moral victory, right?
Right.
But if, for instance, we have the lead and then we do something stupid and turn the ball over in the final minute of the game, we could have sealed it. We turn the ball over and they kick a field goal and beat us, then I'm pissed. Right.
Mhm.
So it depends how that 3 points plays in. But if it's just by 3 with a solid effort by both teams, I'm taking it. You know, doctor experience, right, against newcomer. I'll take the win. I'll take the loss at 3 points. Whatever. It's okay.
I mean,
I,
you got boom. He's right here saying that he doesn't think myself or anyone else is going to feel that way. Then they're going to be livid if we lose to Rodgers. This is a very emotional fan base that is long done with moral victories. I mean,
yeah,
I can't fault him for saying that
right.
too, because I mean it's the truth.
But there are conditions to everything.
Agreed.
That's the thing. Everything has conditions. Uh, yes, we are an emotional fan base. Yes, we react, but you got to take everything into consideration. So it's a game. It's a game of inches. It's a game of time. It's a game of strategy. And if you mentally battle somebody else for 60 minutes and come up with a loss, but it's a close one, and you could have won and you didn't win, or you should have won and you didn't win, whatever it is, it's 3 points, and that's it. If we have the chance to win and they're up by 3, we have a chance to win and we mess it up with some stupid blunder, then yeah, people are going to be pissed. But
Agreed.
it depends on how you lose. You know,
Um, uh, Agreed,
game
man.
one.
Like, so for example, like, let me say this, right? I don't know if you saw, but Jeremy Rucker came out and talked. He's
Mhm.
never really talked. We've never seen him really go out there or say anything. And he spoke about Justin Fields. And I'm gonna quote what he said. He said, "The culture that we are building, I think he's perfect for it. He's tough, he's athletic, and he doesn't care what anybody else has to say about him.
Mhm.
He just wants to go out there and ball." It's what I'm talking about, man. Like I think what Aaron Glenn is building, these guys are truly, truly buying into it, man.
Yeah.
You
I-
know,
I'm
so
just. I agree with you. I'm just envisioning a completely. And I don't know who said it. Was it, maybe it was Woody yesterday? Just an offense that is completely and utterly different from what we have ever seen with the Jets. I am picturing a lot of like aggressive blocking type of a, like, it's not going to be a finesse team.
mhm.
I think it's going to be more of like a, you know, put a helmet on a helmet, downfield, make sure you're covering your guy, block when you can, and someone's going to be behind you, trying to run the ball past you. So like with running plays, I think that's going to be the difference between what we've seen before. Like I see a much more aggressive, like a fast, aggressive team.
Yeah.
Will we make mistakes? Yeah, we're going to make a lot of mistakes because when you play aggressive and you play fast, it's going to be different. But I just foresee something that we've never seen before.
I know, and shout out to Nick Shine and Nick Shine show. He's been on record saying that the Jets are going to surprise a lot of people, and it's the truth, man. Like there's just something about this team right now, and maybe it is the Jets green glasses that we're wearing. Maybe it is, but it's just it's different, man. Like you could see it. Like as
Yeah,
soon as he came in, he just started getting people out. Shout out to Hep. Hep's in the building as well. I'll see you in there, Hep. You could just see it, and it starts from there, man, and it just continues to keep going everywhere else. So I'm hoping that we start to see the difference on that. But to
yeah,
go on back to what you were saying, Snowball, I mean, context does matter. If it's a play and we lose that game because of something of a stupid penalty or something that shouldn't have occurred and we did, then yes, I could see us in an uproar. But if it's something that we're going back and forth, right, and it's literally falls down to the last person who has the ball and they kick like a 60-yard field
right.
goal, something like that,
Mhm.
right?
With 5 seconds left,
w-
then
it's like at that point, it's like, well, is it really, you
yeah,
know, we just went toe to toe. Like our coach went toe to toe with this
Mike
Hall of
Tomlin
Fame
guy.
freaking coach. And man, I love Mike Tomlin, man. So it just, there's a lot of, it's a upside for us, man. So it's something that I truly, truly
Yeah,
am looking forward to this year.
yeah, and just Glenn coming from that, that Parcells background, like that no nonsense, just put your nose down and go. And I believe actually, I want to kind of like, I know we hate to say his name, but Bill Belichick, right? But
Yeah.
I think we actually should take credit for that. Just do your job.
Hmm.
Just go out and just do your job, because I think that actually originated with the Jets
Correct.
when he was the defensive coordinator. I think it started there. Glenn was there when that happened. So I think that carryover, it's got to have some influence on the players this season.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah. Mhm.
But, well, I do have to say this. I think this was an awesome show.
Yeah. It's
There
it's
is,
two it's 2:15 in the morning.
yeah, man, there's nothing going on with the New York Jets. It is 2 o'clock in the future
Right.
right now. So, again, if you know the lottery numbers for the Virginia lottery, please
I
send that over to me.
I got to tell you something. Actually, if I go outside right now, like I'll go out. I usually after the show, I always go out. I always have a cigar after the show.
Yeah.
So it's like sex, right? So
Hmm.
anyway,
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
go out there. I have to put a jacket on
It's cold?
when I go outside. Yeah, it's right now. It's let's see, what's the temperature outside? I can't look at it on my computer because my computer is set. It's 61 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's 61 degrees outside. We're up in the mountains, so like
Oh, man, that
it
must
is
be
it is clear and cool.
having the window open a little bit and being,
Yeah,
yeah, it'd be nice, man.
exactly. You see these things on the windows back here?
Yeah.
See the strap that's right here on the wall?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, so you ever see those? Like, you pull it and, like, the green thing goes up, they're like slats,
Uh-huh.
they're like louvers, and they go up, and then at night you lower them and they go down. It's like protection, and it keeps the light out. Use Celsius. Alright, sorry. Celsius, I'm a heathen. I think it's 21 Celsius?
Well, guys, just want to let you guys know, because Snowball cannot have a cigar after the show, he is going to have sex. So congratulations on the sex, my good sir.
Again, it's 2:15 in the morning. So my wife went to bed like 2 hours ago.
Don't come a knocking.
I'm waking her up.
Don't come a knocking unless the bed's gonna start rocking, baby.
That's
Let's
it. Oh, that's
go.
the other thing. Well, notice there's no one in this bed, so I'm in a spare bedroom.
Like Chris B just said,
Spread the love.
love for our New York Jets. Let's go.
Love is the key word. Oh, shake, wake and shake.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's it, man. We'll see what happens. All right. Anyway, buona notte. Thank you for watching. And this has been Jets
Worldwide, wide.
Wide.
Peace.
See you, everybody. I got to get to the video. I didn't even set it up. I'm so stupid. All right. Goodbye. Like and subscribe today.
Yeah. We started off as Titans, and now we're the Jets. The start of every season always starts with the sweats. Vinny T, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, what's the deal? Don't even try to tell me that the curse ain't real. We're coming for you, run, nothing high. Snowballing Johnny Boy, his Jets worldwide. Why? Yeah, like and subscribe. But fumble, fail, Mary, choking Fitzpatrick. The end of every season is always tragic. Doug Bryant missed, everybody got pissed. Super Bowl seasons ended with just one twist. 15 years without the playoffs. Is Aaron Glenn legit? We're the friggin' New York Jets and we're built for the shit. We're coming for you real and high.